Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I want to talk about how you can retrain and improve your respiratory system using a balloon. This can help improve your deep core muscles, strengthen your pelvic floor, and help with any diastasis if you need to work on your breathing a little bit more. It can help with neck pain and improve range of motion too. If you think about it, the more efficient our respiration system is, the more it can contribute to stability and help support our spine too. Just a word of warning, this technique should be used with caution. So it shouldn't be done if you're early postpartum, and you should have by now mastered a good inhale and exhaling from the bottom up, meaning you shouldn't be bearing down. In fact, I'm going to show you how you can do an assessment just to see where you're at. So before I show you how you can assess if you are ready to start this exercise or not, I'm just going to tell you how to blow up a balloon. Okay, so you're going to breathe in through your nose. You're going to exhale into the balloon. You'll keep the balloon in your mouth now. You'll inhale again once again through your nose by closing off the back of your throat. So closing off your glottis with the back of your tongue. Just like that. Okay, so I'm going to come down onto the mat. I'm going to show you my tummy. So I'm going to show you a poor example first. Hopefully you can see where I'm going to be breathing out. I'm going to be exhaling, but I'm going to be bearing down on my pelvic floor. So you should see my lower abs bulging out. So hopefully you could kind of see in that example of where I am bearing down as I breathe out. Now I'm going to show you how to exhale with the support from your pelvic floor. So I'm going to inhale. As I exhale, I'm going to lift my pelvic floor and breathe out. So hopefully that helped you to see where you're at with breathing. You can really feel the difference between bearing down on your pelvic floor or lifting and incorporating your pelvic floor with your breathing. So it can take a while to get there, so don't worry if you're not quite there yet. Here are some things you can do to help you get to this level where you can start progressing by overloading with a balloon. So you can start off with a straw. I don't have a straw, I've got a pen. So you can blow through the straw and using your mind, envision that you're blowing up a balloon or blowing up a really stiff inflatable float. So really practicing that exhale. It will add a little bit of resistance, but it'll help you start to be able to practice this slightly overloaded breath work. However, there's not as much risk to bearing down on your pelvic floor. You could buy different sized balloons. As you know, some balloons, that one's quite difficult to blow up, but if I was to get a much larger, stretchier balloon, it would be easier to blow up, so you can increase or decrease the resistance that way. Or you could buy an actual breathing trainer. You can find them on Amazon, I think. And there are different types you can use and increase, decrease the resistance that way. So a few different options there you can work on to help retrain your respiratory system and overload your system to help improve and get better. Okay, so now I've got some exercises to show you. The first being the balloon blowing exercise. Set yourself up with your feet up against the wall, 90-degree angle at your hips and your knees. Pop a little ball or a pillow between your knees. Give it a little squeeze so it can activate those adductors and your pelvic floor. As you inhale, let your pelvic floor relax, and exhale, lift your pelvic floor, tilt your pelvis up a teeny weeny little bit, so you should feel lower back going into the floor and hamstrings activating as well. With your arm overhead, really focus on bringing that rib cage down on that exhale. Give it a go, 4 breaths, have a rest, repeat 4 times.
Here's a great thing, you can have a little fun with it. So here we are in tabletop overloading with a balloon. So on your inhale and exhale, we're watching that lower spine. We don't want to see any arching, any dropping of that spine. Make it a little harder, pop yourself into a bear hover. So we're really challenging that core, overloading with a balloon. And I've got a little helper there in the corner, I think you can see. And here I am in a side plank variation, overloading with a balloon. I've once again got my little helpers, but I'm sure you get the general idea.
I hope you enjoyed my video about how you can improve and get stronger by using a balloon. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I'm going to be uploading more home workouts that you can do, some more information about prenatal and postnatal exercise too.